Your music.
Can't wait for you to really meet my brother. You two are gonna get along great.
He and his girlfriend seemed nice, even though I really didn't get to talk to him much at the ball.
Well, the music was kind of loud.
That, on top of my ears being stuffed up, you know, I really didn't hear a word your brother said.
Well, there's no loud music now, and we're not wearing these masks anymore, so you are finally gonna be able to meet him face to face.
I can't wait.
You're gonna love him, and I'm sure he's gonna love you too.
It's as I thought, huh? You're only letting Ivy and Rebecca stay here in the mansion so that you can be close to Ethan.
Yes, Mama. From now on, everything I do is about Ethan and winning him back.
Then I think you're headed for more trouble than you can handle. Ethan has made it very clear to you that your relationship is over. And claiming the title of Mrs. Julian Crane is only causing Ivy and Rebecca's hatred of you to deepen.
But so what, Mama? Ivy and Rebecca tried to beat me and they lost. They are powerless to hurt me now.
It doesn't mean they're gonna stop trying. Enemies like those women, they never give up.
Mama, Ivy and Rebecca can huff and puff all they want. But I have come too far to give up now. I am here to stay.
In this evil house with those hateful women.
Mama, once Ivy's appeal is denied, I will turn this house and the Crane Empire over to Ethan. I will give him back everything that he lost because of me. And when I do, I know Ethan and I will be together again, the way we should have been all along. As for Ivy and Rebecca, they don't worry me, Mama. They can't do a thing to me now.
I'm working on the appeal, but at least in the meantime, Teresa's allowing us to stay.
Well, do you think there's any chance of reversing the judge's decision before Teresa changes her mind and decides to throw us out on the street?
I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best.
I meant what I said before. If anything happens, anything at all, to Teresa and her unborn child, I'm turning both of you into the police immediately.
Who would have ever thought that your daughter would turn into be such a party poop?
Oh, Gwen's all right. She is. She just has this decent streak she inherited from her father, I guess. But don't be too hard on her. She's young yet.
I just don't know how we're going to get rid of Teresa.
I do. I have it all worked out.
Well, speak up. You look like you just discovered the cure for cellulite.
Even better, we do not have to lay a hand on Teresa. And she's never going to be a problem with us again.
I told you the only way to guarantee that is her death, and we cannot hire a hitman.
We don't have to. We're going to let the state do our dirty work for us.
I don't understand.
Oh, Teresa's still going to die. We're just going to get the state to pull the plug on her.
I wonder what's taking your brother so long to answer.
Well, maybe they're out on the balcony. They must still be at the ball.
This is getting ridiculous.
You know what? Since you're not feeling up to par, why don't we go back down to the room and we'll get you into bed. We'll meet up with my brother and his girlfriend sometime later, okay?
Still no answer in Antonio's room. I wonder where he could be. I doubt that he and Diana are still at the ball with her feeling sick and all.
Unless they never got the note we left under the door. If they know your house burned and Teresa won her case as Mrs. Julian Crane, I'm sure they're on their way to meet us right now.
Yeah. Maybe once Antonio hears our family's in trouble, he'll want to come back to Harmony.
I think that's our phone. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Whoever it was hung up.
Maybe it's Liz or Doc calling to see how we're doing.
Well, I'll call down to the front desk later to see if whoever it was left a message. But right now, I want to get you into bed. I want to put you in bed because you've obviously overexerted yourself by coming down to the ball tonight.
Yeah, I do feel pretty tired.
Good. Hopefully a good night's rest and that shot that the doctor gave you will make you feel back to your normal self by in the morning, and then tomorrow we can spend the day with my brother and his girlfriend.
I would love that. You know, your brother really seemed nice when we were dancing together.
Yeah, it's amazing how in sync you two were. It's almost as if you'd danced together before.
There's something really familiar about him.
Okay, fill me in. How do you intend to have the state kill Teresa?
Trust me. I have a plan. A perfect plan that absolutely, positively cannot fail. Excuse me.
Is everything okay here?
Yes, I just realized that it's getting late and we will all be going to bed soon.
Let me guess. Now that you're the lady of the manor, you've decided to take over my bedroom.
Or you're booting me out of mine so Pilar can have it. No, not at all. I just wanted you to know that even though I have been declared Mrs. Julian Crane by a court of law, I will continue to stay in the guest room for now.
Really?
Is this some kind of a trick? I'm not a monster, despite what you ladies may think. All I want is what's rightfully mine. And until this whole situation is settled on appeal, I wouldn't dream of kicking either one of you out of your rooms. Ivy, I know that you need a lot of space for your wheelchair and other handicapped stuff.
What are you really up to, Teresa?
Yeah, what's really going on here? Nothing. Nothing at all. I just want to do what's right.
Are there seats still available on this flight?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
No, I'll bet that as soon as Antonio gets my note, he and Diana will come down here. And we can all fly back to Harmony together.
Yeah. You know, it'll be so wonderful for Pilar to have Antonio home for good after all these years, especially with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I think Antonio really loves Diana. I think she's the woman he wants to spend the rest of his life with.
Yeah? Well, sure seems that way. Despite all the problems that Antonio and I have had, well, I'm really glad he found someone special.
Yeah. The way he talks about Diana, I think he'd do anything not to lose her.
Yeah. Though I didn't get a chance to talk to her, you know, at the ball with all the noise. And, well, obviously I couldn't see her face. Her mask got stuck, but well, she seems really nice. And, oh, she sure can dance one hell of a tango. You know, it's almost as if...
Let me guess.
I know, it sounds strange. There's something about Diana that reminds me of Sheridan.
You know, I just can't stop thinking about your brother. Something about him seems so familiar, especially when we were dancing the tango.
Well, I told you everyone says that we're alike. Something about him must have reminded you of me.
Yeah, that must be it. Well, anyway, if he's half as wonderful as you are, then I'm sure I'll love him.
Well, I can't wait for you to meet him and the rest of my family. My mother, my other brother, my sisters, they are all going to love you just as much as I do.
Family's love. I don't know why, but I don't think I've ever felt that before. One thing's for sure, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I have never met anyone like you before.
Amnesiacs aren't exactly a dime a dozen.
No, I mean, I've never loved anyone the way that I love you.
And I have strong feelings for you too, Brian.
But you're not in love with me.
I
know I had a great love in my past. I also know that that love is gone. And even though I will never forget that love, I am ready to open my heart and start a new love with you. A new and wonderful love. I guess that's the magic of love, that we're able to have more than one great romance in our life. That our souls are able to love freely and forever. It's sad for me to think that I may never get my memory back, that I'll never know who I was in this lifetime. But you know what? I'm not as frightened as I was before now that I have you. I know that we had a past in another life. And even though I may never remember my past in this life, I know that I am building a wonderful future with you.
It's been a long day, Mama. I am going to bed.
What are you up to, Mija?
If I sleep in Ivy's suite, I'll be too far away from Ethan.
Too far away for what?
Get a clue, Mama. The guest room I am sleeping in is connected to the room that Ethan is sleeping in. And I plan to use that to my advantage.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Mama. Good night. I love you.
Mother, I think you and Ivy should go to bed now. It's been such an exhausting day for all of us.
Say that again. Come on, Gwen.
Well, considering how we treated Teresa, it was awfully generous of her to let us keep our own bedrooms.
Oh, Ivy, please. Is your brain as numb as your legs? She wasn't being nice. She was thinking of herself, as usual. Yeah. I mean, your room is on the opposite end of the mansion from where Ethan is going to be sleeping. Yet the guest room, where that little Miss Haughtiness has taken, is right next to his.
That conniving little slut.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. She is still after Ethan.
Well, I am not going to let her get him.
I agree. Gwen deserves him, and I'm going to see that she gets him. So just let me work my magic, and Teresa will never be a problem to us again.
Well, I don't know what you're up to, Rebecca, but just do it. Get Teresa out of our lives for good.
No time like the present. It's time for me to take the first step in Operation Adios, Teresa. That money-grubbing slut is as good as dead.
You know, I can see how Diana reminded you of Sheridan.
You can?
Sure. Diana's about the same size Sheridan was. Similar hair color. Although her voice sounded kind of strange since she was sick.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about her face. Of course, it couldn't have been like Sheridan's. Hers was 1 in a million. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to always be talking about Sheridan. It just kind of happens.
It's all right. I understand.
No, but I don't want you thinking that I'm always thinking about Sheridan. I mean, I am, but it's different now.
How so?
The love I had with Sheridan was incredible. But enough time has passed that I can see that fate only intended our love to last for so long. See, Sheridan always believed that we had all these past lives together. Something always came between us, between our love. Now, if that's true, then that's happened in this life. And now that Sheridan's gone, I think that I need to move on. And not that I'll ever forget about the love that I had for Sheridan, but my heart is ready to move on with new love. A love with you.
Louise.
Now, I think that I can still honor Sheridan's memory and love you at the same time. I'm ready to start a new life. With you.
All right, and you're sure he didn't leave a message for us? Thank you.
What's wrong?
My brother checked out. No goodbye, no message, no nothing.
That's odd.
Here, I thought we were getting along, and then he goes and he pulls a stunt like this. Can't believe what a jerk he is.
Charles, how nice to see you. I wonder what Rebecca is up to.
You wanted to see me, ma'am.
Yeah. And what a feast for the eyes you are. And so quick to respond to my needs. Oh, I like that in a man. Rebecca likes a pulse in a man. Anything else is gravy. You're the kind of man who doesn't let anyone boss him around. You instinctively take charge. Have your way.
Thanks for noticing that about me.
Charles, I've noticed a lot more than that. Like that you don't need a gun to pack heat, do you, Charles? You brazen hussy, Rebecca. Poor Charles doesn't stand a chance. You know, I wanted to see you, Charles, to tell you that once this unfortunate misunderstanding with Teresa is handled, and it will be soon, I'm going to be sure to tell the head of Crane Security all about your impressive attributes.
You will.
Oh, yes. You deserve a promotion, Charles. And all the perks that come with it. I just have a little favor to ask you first. I want to make sure you're up to any conflicts that might arise.
What kind of favor?
Well, there's secret video cameras on at all times at all Crane properties, right?
Right.
And they record everything they see, right?
Yes.
I wonder where Rebecca is going with this. Oh, I am so excited.
Are you
to hear that.
suggesting that we make a video together?
Oh, yes, later. Well, first. Oh, I would really love to have some copies of those videos from New Year's Eve of both the cannery and the mansion.
You're asking an awful lot.
Oh, Charles, please. Oh, you have so much to give. Charles, it's a matter of life and death.
I'll get you those tapes.
Oh, I knew you were up to the task.
I'll get on it right away.
Thank you, Charles. And I need those tapes as soon as possible. You are in for the shock of your life, Teresa. In the electric chair. Please. Help. Help.
Teresa? Teresa, what happened?
I got dizzy and I couldn't stand anymore.
Here. Put you on the bed. Ready? How do you
feeling now?
A little better.
I'll get you some more.
No, please don't. Don't go. I'm afraid that I will get dizzy again and I'll pass out.
Stay here.
Can you hold me? I always felt so safe in your arms.
Teresa, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
I'm scared of having this baby. I'm scared of being without you, Ethan. I'm alone. I feel completely alone.
You aren't alone, all right? I'm right here.
Really?
Really?
I cannot believe that my brother checked out. He didn't even bother to say goodbye. Didn't even bother to leave a message.
Right, there has to be some sort of explanation.
Well, yeah? Like what?
I don't know. I mean, maybe something came up, like an emergency at the Harmony Police Department, or maybe his girlfriend's family had a problem back home. But, you know, whatever the reason, you should not get upset until you know exactly what happened.
You're right. I should just wait and talk to my brother. Find out what's going on.
That's more like it.
It's weird, though. I mean, I'd wanted to go back to Harmony with him, so I could see my family.
And that can still happen. I'm sure he wants it as much as you do.
Where's Antonio? He should have been here by now.
Unless he just never got the note. Maybe he and Diana are still at the ball.
Well, Brian said that she wasn't feeling well, that he was taking her to see a doctor.
Maybe they're still there.
Oh, no, I just wish I knew what the deal was.
Is that why you didn't mention Antonio when you left word for your mother?
No. I just wanted to be a surprise to my mother that Antonio's coming home, okay?
You sure that's all it is, Luis? Or are you afraid that Antonio's just never going back to Harmony?
You aren't alone, Teresa. I'll never leave you again.
I know I can make my next dream come true. I can bring Ethan back to me. Starting tonight. Ethan! Please! Someone! Help! Help! This must be thicker than I thought. All right. Just have to get Ethan myself. I feel so dizzy. Oh, I think I'm gonna... Woo! I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, don't worry, I'll
gosh.
catch you.
Oh. When?
Teresa, you're not feeling well?
You really are a tramp, Rebecca. vamping with a security guard. What's next? The sock boy at the Quickie Mart?
Really, Ivy, I never vamp without a reason.
Well, what does Charles the Chiseled have to offer besides the obvious?
You know, it's so easy. I really don't know why I didn't figure it out before.
Figure what out? I am still in the dark about this alleged plan of yours.
But you know, Charles really is something. Well, and now that Julian's gone, oh, my goodness, my hormones are raging.
Focus, Rebecca, focus. How are the Crane security tapes going to help us get rid of Teresa?
What? Oh, the tapes will work. Don't worry.
I would like details. I would like a play-by-play of exactly how the state is going to kill little Miss Claim Jumper.
It's elementary, my dear Ivy. The state will have no choice once a certain widow confesses to murder.
What?
Teresa is going to confess to the murder of Julian Crane. And in this state, that crime is punishable by execution.
Are you afraid of disappointing your mother? Is that why you didn't mention Antonio when you left word for her? You're afraid he's just never going to show up?
No. Beth, I'm sure Antonio will come home with us. Look, he and I had a talk. Now I know how much he cares about his family. He's not going to let us down again.
Yeah. Well, that's the feeling I got, too. I just wanted to see where your head was at.
Yeah. I'm sure that he and Diane will be here as soon as he gets my note. He just must not have gotten it yet.
I cannot wait for you to meet my family. I know that they're going to love you just as much as I do.
And I'm looking forward to it. Especially since I can't remember to having any family of my own.
Hey, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. I love you, Diana. I love you more than I've loved anyone. I know you had a great love in your past. Love that you lost. I'm glad you want to move on. I'm glad you want to move on with me.
Ethan, I thought you might be hungry, so I made your sandwich just like you like it.
Thank you, Paula. You know, you've always been like a second mother to me. There for my successes and failures.
Well, you've always been like a son to me.
Paula, I'm sorry that what I'm doing now is going against Teresa's interests. But regardless of what happened, I still care about her, and I don't want to see her hurt.
I don't want to see you hurt either. Look, I know Teresa loves you, and her love is genuine, but I'm not blind to my daughter's faults. She doesn't always do the right thing, even if her intentions are pure. Sometimes Teresa winds up hurting those that she loves most, including herself.
Teresa? Did you hurt yourself?
Did I, what?
Hurt yourself?
Oh, I'm not sure. I got dizzy, and then the next thing I knew, these things were on the floor. That's when I called for Ethan to help me because I thought that I was gonna pass out.
God, good thing I heard you.
Yeah. Well, where is Ethan? Is he asleep?
Actually, Ethan's downstairs in the library working on Ivy's appeal. Yeah, he thought it would take all night, and since I was too tired to drive home, he said I could stay in his bedroom tonight.
Oh, he's been downstairs. downstairs all of this time.
I know what you thought, Teresa. You thought that Ethan and I were in there making love, but no, he's been downstairs this whole time.
Oh, Gwen, no, I never
Ethan's sole
thought
focus
that.
is on winning Ivy's appeal, Teresa, and when that happens, you're gonna be out of this house and out of Ethan's life for good.
Oh, you'll try to make that happen, won't you, Gwen? You'll do anything to keep Ethan and me from being together.
No? No, actually, I'm not out to manipulate Ethan. Unlike some people I know. I trust him. I respect Ethan's judgment and his skills as a lawyer.
And his skill in bed never crossed your mind, even when you're putting on that flimsy excuse for a nightgown?
I trust Ethan to do the right thing, both personally and professionally. And that's where you went wrong, Teresa. You didn't trust him, you know? I mean, not really. Not deep down where it counts, and that's why you've lost him. And that is why you're never gonna get him back.
Antonio must not have got the note. But as soon as he does, I'm sure he and Diana will be on the next flight out. You're worried about what's waiting for you back in Harmony, aren't you?
My sister having declared herself Julian Crane's widow. My family's house catching on fire. You know, even with the insurance, it's still going to cost us a bundle.
Luis, you're doing it again.
What?
You're taking on all the responsibility for your family, just like you did when Antonio and your father left.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
Stop. Think. Okay, realize things are different now. You're not a kid who has a brother and sisters too young to fend for themselves.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you don't have to take all this on alone. Okay, you have your brother, Antonio, his girlfriend, Diana, to help you. And you have me. All right, and I'm not going to let your responsibilities to your family cost us our relationship again. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being so wonderful. I love you too. I really do. And I promise you, I'm not gonna let anything come between us again. Okay?
I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right?
How could I be lucky enough to find such incredible love twice in my life? I know the man I loved before I lost my memory was a wonderful, special man. Now there's you, Brian. Another wonderful, special man. I want to know love with you. I want us to be in love and have a wonderful future together. I want that very much.
You know, I wish none of this would have happened. I really do. But it has.
Sometimes love isn't enough.
This is one of those times.
I hate to see both of you hurting, but I know that my daughter's responsible for everything that's happened. I just pray that in time you both heal.
Thank you, Pilar.
Good night.
I think things are going to get a lot worse before they get better.
I thought you said you were going to stay out of this, Gwen. That you weren't going to try to manipulate and scheme like your mother does.
I'm not. But I know you're scheming, Teresa. and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Go to bed, Gwen. And P.S., get used to sleeping alone.
You see, this is what I mean about you not getting it. Ethan is an honorable man. He doesn't want to see the worst in anyone, not even you. But the thing is, I'm onto your tricks. I will not let you manipulate Ethan. Are we clear with this? I won't let you do it, Teresa. I won't let you do it.
Maybe Teresa Lopez won't do it. But Mrs. Julian Crane will. Ethan will be mine again. Or I'll die trying.
There is no way that Teresa is going to confess to killing Julian.
Oh, she will. I guarantee it.
Yes, well, we all know what your word is worth.
If I don't get Teresa to confess to Julian's murder, I will move out of this house and I will relinquish any claim I have to being Mrs. Julian Crane.
You are that sure of this plan?
Oh, I am more sure than that. Teresa is going to be executed for the murder of Julian Crane. And that is a promise that we can